Hi, it's Eleanor again, and this is a quick little video that I'm making in celebration of NAIDOC Week. For those people outside Australia, NAIDOC Week is a celebration of the culture, heritage and people of the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander nations of Australia. So yeah, I have a tiny thread of Palawa heritage. It's a couple hundred years old, but it's there, and so I thought I would read some books to celebrate NAIDOC Week this year. Earlier this year I read the first book in the series The Tribe by Ambelin Kwaymullina, who is an Indigenous woman from Western Australia. Hang on, let me double check so I pronounce it vaguely correctly. She's of the Paliku people in Western Australia. So earlier in the year I read the first book of The Tribe, which is The Interrogation of Ashala Wolf, which I absolutely loved. It's YA. And so this week I read book 2 and book 3. Apparently it was originally supposed to be a 4-book series, but in the end it turned out to be a trilogy. So book 2 is The Disappearance of Ember, and book 3, which I have literally just finished, is The Foretelling of Georgie Spider. So these 3 books make up The Tribe, and it's YA. It's a YA series, and it's post-dystopian, I guess. The world is our world, but there was an environmental cataclysm, and the world has recovered from that cataclysm by believing in the balance, which means, everything should, nature and humanity should be balanced. And there are a whole bunch of accords which govern society. So, some things like, the sharing of food accord and the benign technology accord are good things. But then there is the citizenship accord. And the citizenship accord says that illegals aren't citizens, they are illegals. And illegals are people with powers. So people that can control water or air, or people that can grow things with their powers, or menders who can heal. Some people, particularly menders who don't have a destructive ability, they can get exemptions from the citizenship accords. But people who are illegals, they have to live in detention camps. And these are official government detention camps. And our story is about Ashala and her friends Ember and Georgie. They are illegals, young illegals, teenage illegals who have escaped, and they live in the First Wood, which is the wood that grew after the cataclysm. And they have started the Tribe, and the Tribe are a group of young illegals who want to live in freedom, in harmony with the earth, and who don't harm people, who don't want to harm people. So this story is their adventures, and the building, I guess, it's the building of a new world, a better world. They want people to be better. So I won't do any spoilers, but it's a hopeful series, I think. And it's interesting in that the author, Ambelin Kwaymullina, is an Indigenous woman, and there is 1 or 2 fairly obvious aspects of the novels or characters that reflect Indigenous Australian thought and the Indigenous Australian dreaming. But a lot of it, most of the story, I can see. I saw Ambelin talk in Melbourne 2 years ago at Continuum, the convention. And a lot of, I think, in the books, it's not so much an obvious Indigenous influence as it's the way people behave, the way people's characters are, and that harmonious way of living and the way of telling stories. It's really hard to describe, but there's a definite Indigenous influence. But it's a feeling more than anything specific. It's yeah. But I really love these books. I can't remember exactly what I rated. I think I rated them all 5 stars. I definitely rated Georgie Spider 5 stars because I literally just did that. But I would absolutely recommend these books. It might be hard to get hold of them outside of Australia. I checked quickly the other day, and I believe bookdepository.com has at least the first 2 books available. I'm not sure about the third one. But definitely keep an eye out for them, and definitely pick them up if you get the chance, because there are not, Indigenous YA authors are not well known, and Ambelin Kwaymullina is definitely worth checking out. She's an amazing writer, and she writes amazing characters, and it's a new perspective on YA and on dystopia and on making a better world that I think everybody should read. So that's the Tribe series by Ambelin Kwaymullina, The Interrogation of Ashala, The Disappearance of Ember, and The Foretellings of Georgie Spider. So yeah, I'll get this uploaded, and happy NAIDOC week, everybody. Bye.